Trust administration, 9A number. I put the 9A number because if you're dealing with trust, you're dealing with foreign, that's what you're doing, but intermediate. I don't usually do this. I don't usually get anywhere too far from the foundation. But, earlier I was thinking before I created the show, I'm sorry I made the show today, but I was thinking, I think I've gone in pretty heavy on, why you want to go private. I feel like I've gone pretty heavy on the privacy, on the benefits of going private, and maybe even stepped on a few toes and kind of spoken to maybe some more of the nuances on how, even on the air. So I wanted to do this show for, those who maybe have recently gone private or in the process of transitioning and are, looking at moving forward and how are they going to make this, this work. You have a fiduciary responsibility to grow the assets, of the estate as a trustee, and you're looking to administer it. So, those moving private, those looking to go private, and those, maybe who have already gone private, and you're kind of on the early end, more looking for what's next. This episode of, the foundation is for you. This is more of an intermediate. Once again, I usually don't do this, but I wanted to salute those who are already moving. Not everybody, I understand. I would be remiss not to understand that, there's probably a lot of people who listen to the show that have transitioned to going private and haven't transitioned, through the foundation, and maybe don't need, trustee training or something like that. But, I don't want to be, what is it? I just wanted to do something for y'all. So with that being said, so once you go private, there are specific things that the trust can do and that you can do on behalf of the trust. You can invest, you can give loans, make loans. If your indenture is cold, you have a lot of power with what you can do to and with the trust corpus. So I want to speak I'm going to speak very in depth on one aspect of what to do. Now, please bear with me because there are Securities and Exchange Commission's laws with regards to this information that I'm broaching right now. I'm not scared, and I ain't never scared, but I ain't never stupid either. So I'm gonna speak in broad terms, but I just want y'all to stick with me and hear me. You know what I mean? So specifically, trusts and estates are taxed at 39.6% as of, I guess today, whatever. All right, I didn't check. As of 3 weeks ago. Last time I double checked or whatever. 6 weeks. 39.6%. So the income the trust receives, and we're talking about income, this is Federal Reserve notes. Now you gotta understand, everybody in commerce is dealing with Federal Reserve notes. You're not gonna go and change the world and get everybody to run around and use gold and silver, and you're not special. So no one's going to change the way they do business for you. The only reason they're going to change the way they do business is for their own benefit. But so at the same time, you have to grow the assets or the corpus of the estate. So you got to deal in Federal Reserve notes. So, trusts, when it comes to the Internal Revenue Service, are taxed at 39.6%. Now, hold on, my bad. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. I don't give legal advice. I'm an agent of the United States entity, Sesque Trust, all cap, straw dude. That's not me. I don't give legal advice. Not an attorney. 39.6%. Which means the income, the annual income. So all the money that came in. All the money that came in that was not expensed or dispersed to beneficiaries is taxed at 39.6%. Okay? All right. So a lot of people get, they start going private. They're transition to private. Trustees, and they'll be like, damn, well, how do I grow, the corpus or, the trust if everything that comes in is taxed at 39.6% if it's not spent or dispersed? It's a good question. It's a very good question. I love that question. Very few people ask me that question, though. I don't think very many people think about the long road. I think most people just are trying to go private so hard and so heavy and so bad. They're doing so many processes, reading so many books and talking to so many people and looking at so many videos and listening to so many, blog talks that we don't really think of, okay, now what do I do? What am I going to do once I get there? It's like going to the store. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm out of here. Going to Kroger. I'm out of here. And you get to Kroger, like, all right, what am I getting? It's not very, conducive to success. So, a proper family trust. Look, oh, man, okay, see, this is why I was, hesitant to do this episode. All right, look, I got this. A grantor, all right, whom setting up a trust, granting a trust, intends for this trust, specifically family trusts, to provide food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, and retirement. Food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, retirement for all beneficiaries. A really, really good, a really smart grantor individual who is creating a trust is going to provide those same things to the trustees, right? So food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, retirement services. All right, here's the part where it gets tricky. We all understand food, clothing. So let's just say, you had a great business idea, or you maybe, you generate, or your family, or your wife, or your husband, or maybe your son or your uncle, someone in your family is generating a lot of money. So food, let's just say food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, retirement services. This is all being taken care of. All right? The trust is responsible for bills and invoices in its name. I've spoken on this before. Life insurance, right, is a contract. That was a long pause for a reason. life insurance is a contract. And under, if you call it Keyman, Keyman insurance, the trust, the family trust, is responsible in this situation to pay the premiums on the life insurance. Now, I know y'all saying, what's up with life insurance? Why are you even talking? Dude, look, on particular and certain life insurance policies, there's a cash value that is available. Basically what this is the administrators of the life insurance contract, they have to, in order to do what they're saying they're going to do with the life insurance contract, death benefit, so on and so forth, they are required to invest the cash value or cash proceeds premiums that come into the policy. But the owner of the policy can request that those funds that would otherwise be invested by the administrators of the contract be given to it, the owner, at a nominal interest rate. All right? Once again, a bill in the name of the trust is an expense to the trust, which is a deduction on the 1041. The bill is life insurance on a trustee. The bill is paid, there's cash value becomes available once the bill is paid, in this case, a particular life insurance product. So the cash value, which usually tends to be about 80% of the premium paid by the trust, can come back to the trust in the form of a loan at a nominal interest rate and is a deduction on the tax return of the trust. I'm not going to repeat that, but this is how those with knowledge, one of the reasons, or means by which those with knowledge, those of the elite, those of the rich, and those in the know, essentially make more money giving it away than they do keeping it. If you hold it in this particular entity, a trust, at the end of the year is taxed at 39.6%. If you deduct it as an expense, which just so happens to make it, or a large portion of it, available in the form of a loan, you did not pay taxes on it, and now 80% of it, thereabouts, is available to the family trust. Usually the interest is around 6%. Once again, that bill coming in the name of the family trust for that loan, which is a deduction, which is an expense. Plain and simple. I ain't pulling any punches. I don't. This is just one of the ways. Now you can get a Ferrari, but do you know how to drive it? Are you going to enjoy yourself while you're driving it? Or are you going to be worried and concerned and fretting the whole time? A lot of people, I feel, don't pursue establishing their private estate because a lot of people look at going private as cutting themselves off from the United States and, Federal Reserve notes and money and so whatever. The point is, descriptive situation was to illustrate just one of the ways by which own nothing, control everything, and make more money giving it away is actually possible. There are other, things going on. We get into things called the run rate over here. We get into things like founder stock, endowments, and private placement accounts. But getting there is half the problem. And I think, the mind state of what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do when I get there really stagnates a lot of process and a lot of progress. And I just want to say, it's not a complete mystery. Seek and you shall find, ask and you shall receive. Reap and you shall sow. I don't have any faith in this economic system. I don't have any faith in Federal Reserve notes. I was just purchasing some silver a few days ago and was telling the guy how I thought it was amazing every time I could walk in here and get this new paper and he gives me silver, and he just chuckled. And, a life insurance policy is a contract. Y'all understand what that means? They can't breach the contract. So what's going down? And look, a lot of y'all, mothers and fathers, man, I feel y'all, because I'm a father, I'm a parent. I love my children more than my own life. I would cut my arm off and watch the blood squirt out of my arm in jet streams every 3 seconds if it means that my children will live. Y'all know me, and y'all know what it is. It's not even a second thought. It's like whatever. In this manner, you get life insurance, right? There's a death benefit, right? Think about this. You spend all your money, all of it, every dime. And when you pass, the life insurance policy funds your family trust. $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million, $3 million. Imagine that. Think about it. You spend every dollar. You ain't got to leave nothing to nobody. You can be stingy. You can be straight stingy. You ever think about that? Have your cake and eat it too. I'm spending all my money. All of it. Because I have life insurance. You can have more than one life insurance policy. I know that. Heard this guy had like 106 policies. They finally tell you, I'm sorry, we can't insure you. You're overinsured. It's a trust, though. You got junior trustees, you got successors. Put a life insurance policy on them. However much money the trust can handle, it pays premiums and life insurance. Play with the cash value. Large purchases. You need a car? Well, there's 3 life insurance policies. All of them together equals $65,000. Why go to a bank? You don't need to go to a bank. Matter of fact, we're private. We don't use banks. Oh, you got a nice family. We're all working together. We all understand the move. We have multiple insurance policies. We get together, have a meeting of the trustees of the family. Daquan want to buy a house. We'll just, as a trustee, I'll call. Tell them, yeah, we're going to need, how many policies is over there? How much cash value aggregate altogether? Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. L. I'm looking at over $700,000 in cash. How much is the house, Daquan? $350. We're gonna need $350. Could you send that check? Could you expedite it, please? No problem, Mr. L. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, thanks. You have a great day. No mortgage on the house. The house is paid for. He's a beneficiary. It's in the name of the trust. You ever heard of private annulment laws? We avoid those. I'm not bragging. I'm starting to feel like I'm bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm just trying to articulate that this is where it's at. The private is where it's at. Trust administration. This is intermediate. But I'm telling you, I'm spending all my money. Make sure that, the policies are good. After a certain number of years of paying premiums on life insurance policies, most of them, the dividends pay for the premium. So, the policy just starts paying for itself. Starts adding more and more cash value. It's honestly referred to as private banking. So, that's just one example on how to maneuver in the private. How to, I don't have a social security number. I can't qualify for this car. I need this car. I'm not a slave. I don't work for nobody, but I do business, and I gotta have an income. I have my own business, and I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So need a car. How am I gonna do that without the social? It may sound funny, but you do it with a life insurance policy, a life insurance contract. Especially if you can project. If you're one of those people who plans, I'm one of those people, week, month, 3 months, 6 months, year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I don't know, I'm weird like that. And if you plan like that, especially with, private banking, I don't know what else to say. There are other methods, like I said. Let me say this. Y'all know what an endowment is? You know what an endowment is? These universities and hospitals and stuff like that, they have, because of, their public charities, they can have these certain accounts with the bank. They're called private placement accounts. Okay, so if they put money in these accounts, they can get returns, 40 up to 40-50% on, the deposit. Whatever money's sitting in that account, they can make 40-50% because, they have access to these accounts. So an endowment is, you approach a university or hospital, tell them, we'd like to set up an endowment with you, which, you give them $100,000, $50,000, $10,000. I don't know. It depends on what you're doing. And they put it in that private placement account. And in the contract, you negotiate that the interest, that 40-50% that they're making on the principal, the interest on the principal is split with your family and the hospital or university for life. So they got to keep it in there, and they just keep getting interest on it, on the principal, and for life, forever. There's money going into the trust. Called an endowment. So you see hospitals and universities, you see names on the walls and donor names and stuff. Those usually aren't alumni or anything like that. Those are usually just private family trusts, foundations that have set up endowments with those specific institutions. Did y'all know that? That's on the private. Only a public charity, a private foundation, or a trust. I know most of us only know the public. Most of us are very comfortable with the public. We're, Homo sapiens, and Homo sapiens sapiens. And we're really creatures of habit. So, we get used to something, Stockholm syndrome, or you've heard of that. We can acclimate to any scenario and situation. If you're in captivity, someone kidnapped you long enough, you end up learning to love your kidnapper. You defend your kidnapper. You got to go to therapy for a while before you start realizing, like, that you kidnapped me, man. That wasn't cool. But we tend to forget the bad things and remember the good things as humans. That's why a lot of times you get in trouble with your ex. If enough time goes by, because you'll start missing them and forget all the BS and why you stop talking to them. And you'll hit them up and, we're weak. And y'all know the story. Ain't nobody checking out this show, they know what I'm talking about right now. But we're used to doing business a certain way. We're used to thinking of money a certain way. We're used to thinking of wealth a certain way. We're used to thinking of success a certain way. But at the same time, what is really success? And who determines success? My thing with the foundation is I'm just trying to let y'all get to the understanding that success is minority compared to significance. That's one of my biggest things. I'm going to go to the phone lines real quick. But I just wanted to, tippy-tap on some intermediate, trust administration type deals. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff, I don't know, maybe you've heard about this before. Maybe you haven't. If you have, I apologize. Hopefully you learned a little something. If you haven't, yeah, it's like that. It's really easy. On the private side, you start a business from the private. Even working as a W-2 employee set up properly in the private, you can stop working and retire within 10, 15 years. Imagine that. Imagine entering the workforce at 20 and retiring at 35. It's crazy. Right? And that's just fresh in the game. With the right setup, with the right entities, easily retire and live the rest of your life, never have to work a day in your life, for real, literally. Just living off of, dividend income and, private banking and different types of, things that you set up because you're informed. I just want y'all to be informed. I want y'all to be informed as bad as I want to be informed. You feel me? I'm going to go to the phone lines. Calling number, excuse me, 563-999-3625, 424-222-5250. Let me know what's up. Push 1 on your keypad. Say what's up to Sot. Got a few callers already. Blog Talk already muted my mic, so maybe they knew I was going, pancakes and toast. Just trying to put y'all on. Let me see. 347. We're going to try this. 347-0529. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's the deal? This is Yvette Darrell from Brownsville, sister. God bless you, Saul. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, sister. Yvette, how you doing?
Peace to the community. I was listening to you. I came in a little late tonight. Fear is something that we all can overcome. Fear is something that cripples us when we don't step above it and go around it. You gave good information tonight, and you gave correct information tonight. The thing is, when people feel you are stepping on their toes, that means they're not doing something right. If you're giving the proper information, people don't have to run around all over the place. And people don't have to get bit, smashed, or chopped up and lose a lot of money. But unfortunately, and I keep saying it, when people's motives are not correct and they're not proper, it's only a matter of time before they fall. See, folks don't want you to give the correct information because everybody's eating a little piece of the pie. When the information is coming correct and direct, you get more people. That's why I always said, know your apples, what type of apples. Whether Galleys, whether Fuji's, Macintosh, know what type of apple. When you're dealing with oranges, know what kind. Because they all don't go together. They all fruit, but they all don't go together. And they have different types. The point I'm trying to make is you keep doing the right thing. Now, you gave me enough bit and information of what I need to do when I was saying about the private and me hooking up. So now that I got the main key, because I've been going back and forth about how to do this. So you gave me the main keys that I needed tonight. So I'm going to hit you later on the email, and you'll let me know what I need to know. You said the right thing.
I will.
The precious metals. So I got that. And for all the fools out there, and I have to call you what you are, for all the fools who didn't hear it, not the Federal Reserve notes, the precious metal people. Let's try the schemes again. You be blessed, Sardell. You doing the right thing. All those who get upset, let them get upset. Because eventually, the ancestors going to move them and take away everything they had. Don't worry about it. Let them keep playing with people. Because we all trying to come up together. And if we all trying to come up together, we don't have time to tear at one another on the sides or in the middle. We all coming up together as a group. Like I said last week, if you want to run fast, you want to run quick, you run alone. If we all run together, we all progress together. And that's what it's about. You be blessed.
Appreciate you, Sister Yvette. Peace and blessings, sister.
God bless you. Peace and blessings to you. Peace to the community.
Peace to the gods. Thank you. All right, all right. Always a pleasure to have Sister Yvette in the building. Hey, look, hit me up if y'all looking at getting some insurance. I got two people, Salt and Pepper. So you want to do the European? I got this cool European dude. He's cool. Otherwise, I got the brother too. They're both, insurance professionals with regards to life insurance. Whole life insurance. If you want to do your dance, you're stubborn, you don't want to deal with soap, you don't like my voice. I was going to say you don't like my face, but I only put my face out there. But you don't like my face, you don't like my voice. Whole life insurance. WHOLE. You can deal with the cash values and, but always make sure you know what you're doing and, deal with a professional or, a private consultant such as myself. Tight. Next caller. What we got here? What's up, y'all? Woo. Must have been a nice show. I love y'all too. 718-1020. That's right. 718-1020. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, my brother. Brooklyn, New York, Fort Greene. How you feel?
I'm feeling very, very blessed. How are you feeling, brother?
All right. I'm a friend of JR's, and this is John White and my wife, Janet Barksdale. We spoke to you some time ago. JR's been texting me every other day, making sure that I get aboard. I just sent you my number and some brief information because we wanted to talk business a little later or whenever you get time. And I left my email address as well. White396@yahoo.com. Great show, awesome.
Oh,
we're standing by you. Yes, it's been a few months. All is well.
Oh, brother, man. Nice to talk to you, man. How you been? You been well?
Yes, sir. I started a little late because I got in from work a little later, and I had to look for the link and everything like that, and finally got it going, and here I am. Awesome. I missed you guys, and we're just ready to get going, get started. I'm not going to be long with talking and doing other things. We like to be the ones that are involved in doing, making progress, and joining up and linking and getting involved with the class, ETC. End of story. All is well, my brother. Thank you. Awesome. Very, very awesome.
Appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you. You said you already emailed me?
Yes, I think it's from your high frequency radio database there, the foundation.
Okay.
Or will I?
Yeah, I'm sure I got it.
And okay, and I put my number there as well.
Perfect. Sounds good.
So that
Thanks
way
for calling in, man. I look forward to. Say it again.
No, and no. When you call, we'll connect and we'll keep it moving because we're ready to get going. We'd like to know, the ins and outs and some things in reference to the joining and the classes and things of that nature, getting started. Period.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, it's fine.
Thanks for calling in. Peace.
Yeah, peace. Okay.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. Always, always good to hear from an old friend. And I could have swore I saw Mellow Bay in the queue. Mellow Bay. Man, Blog Talk. I don't know what to do. If you got suggestions what we should do besides this Blog Talk, because this stuff is getting weird. Mellow. Oh, there you go. Mellow. Peace, Mellow Bay. Peace. How you doing, man?
Bro, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I just got off the transit, man. I'm headed to the spot now, man. Finna settle down. You know what I'm saying? I got a piece in on it, but I'm gonna go back in and recap and whatnot. But at the same time, yeah, man, I'm serious about that insurance. I feel you, because it's funny you said that. My pop hit me like a week ago. He was like, "You good on the insurance? Like, you got enough insurance for you?" You know what I'm saying? And then lows and whatnot. So it's something you mentioned at the night about that insurance bill. You know what I'm saying? So definitely look off into that. But back on the coin though, bro. what did you suggest just for a rough estimate? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, scenario. All right, Friday, I get ready. I want to cop some cars. What do you think I need to do? Like, just honestly, like, just probably, like, grab, like, you know what I'm saying, a significant amount for what? What would you say? You know what I'm saying?
You talking about precious metals?
Yeah, definitely.
Man, whatever you can do. Honestly, I mean, definitely want you to look at it, and everybody. You know, I want everyone to look at it as saving. You know, when you're grabbing precious metals. You know, it's not an investment. You know, it's not money that you should be using to pay, you know, your bills or anything like that. It's savings. But
true,
when it comes to savings, as much as you can, as much as you possibly can.
Okay.
But,
price value at what, 18?
I would lean heavy towards silver, man. So like,
okay,
if you're gonna go buy some precious metals and you got a nice substantial chunk of money, I would do like maybe 70% in silver and then 30% in gold.
Okay, got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't want to just, you know, on my first, you know what I'm saying, transact, I didn't want to just actually be too lowballing myself as well, and then be like, man, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you said, it depends on what I'm trying to do for real and what I'm working with as well. So, yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go and do myself something, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been kind of, you know what I'm saying, actually plotting on this and stashing here and there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and do that, man. At least I can make a move on something. You know what I'm saying? And get the like you said, the savings, man. It's all about the savings. So get the savings, man, and you know what I'm saying, stash it back. You know what I'm saying? John Wick style. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man. Yeah, man. That's good to hear. That's definitely good to hear. You know, I like
yeah, man. I got you. I'm gonna hit you on the whatchamacallit, man, and give you a, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you what I'm working with, man, so we can go and get to it and get this thing in motion, man. You know what I'm saying? Because on my paperwork for what we're talking about on that, man, I got to go ahead and find me a legitimate spot where I can sit down and, you know what I'm saying, get everything together, man. Pull everything, you know what I'm saying, get it all, you know what I'm saying, all intact, my paperwork and whatnot. So I've been working, man, double shift, bro. I've been pulling like 16, 18, 20 here, and I'm like, man, to all the family, listen, man, I'm just honest with you, man. Exhorting your God-given creativity to these corps and opting it out to these corps is not what's up. Because, like you said before earlier, bro, that's probably like last year. You're not gonna get that back, bro. You're not gonna get that time back. So you got to make it count, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it count. So, you know, I'm just going out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, punching in and punching out, then going out here on the weekend or on the weekday, you know, investing in another man's creations. You know what I'm saying? And being content with that, going out, kicking it, balling, splurging, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, that's just over with now. To be honest, man, it's over with. It's past due, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for us to build some true economics. You know what I'm saying? For real, because if we can go ahead and get things started, you know, with a business, like you said, man, create a true divine service, which everyone would need, then we can go ahead and employ a family, man. So that's what it's about. I'm still got the focal point. I'm still got that aim with that, and you know, I'm determined, man. I'm tired of stubborn, so I'm gonna be in my way with that. I'm sticking with that though, so it's all good. I'm determined to do it. So do what it is, bro. I'm gonna go back and recap too, and you know what I'm saying, take some notes, man, and get in here. I got about a few hours, get some rest, then pop back up and do it again, man. So it's time to go ahead and do it, man, honestly, man, because I want to catch a flight, come out there, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, holler at you, man, so we can do some things, you know what I'm saying, real spit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, that's part of it, man. I definitely want to build with the people, so, yeah, man, I'm at your service, man. I appreciate you calling in, and keep grinding, man. Keep your head up, stay positive, focus.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you too, bro. Let you know, man. We definitely appreciate you, man, for taking time out your personal and your private, man, to step out and drop jewels to the family, man. I mean, like, young Yahshua in the flesh, you know what I'm saying, on the brick down there teaching law to the people. You feel me? So that's what it is, man. I appreciate you, bro. I really do appreciate you, man. Like I feel good. Like I know, like if anybody in my corner, it's definitely so. You know what I'm saying? He may be, you know what I'm saying, a few distance away, but you know what I'm saying, honestly, if you got yourself, the brother got you. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man. So I'm gonna go and get in here and transform and get back to it and take some notes, man, and recap. So yeah, man, be looking out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do something. I'm gonna go ahead and get my number down on what my coin, what I want to do with that. And yeah, I get with you. I'll reach out. I get at you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Yeah, definitely appreciate you, man. Be safe, and get at me as soon as possible.
Sure will. That's a bet, bro.
All right, thank you, man. Peace to the guys.
And then peace to the guys. Peace.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Man, I'm humbled. Appreciate you, Brother Mellow Bay. All praise is due to the ancestors, all praise is due to the creator. This ain't me. I'm just doing my dance. I ain't doing too much. We all the same. We was talking about, you said, what was that? John Wick. But that movie Looper, Looper. If you ain't never checked that out, you should check that out. Right? Talking about gold and silver. And it's like a time paradox movie. They be time traveling. So if that stuff kind of like confuses you, I don't know. Just watch it a couple times, but there's a lot of nuances in these movies and these TV shows. But shout out to my brother, my brother Mellow Bay. You gotta grind like most people won't. So so you can live like most people can't. You know what I mean? So with that being said, that's it. I'm done. I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all. I love y'all so much. I be thinking about doing this show all through the week, and then still, last minute I come up with the idea of the show and what I'm talking about and stuff. But still, this is one of the highlights of my week, definitely. And it's just I get to kick back and kick it with my family. So trustfully, as well as hopefully, you're able to walk away from this show, this episode of The Foundation with, a little more understanding and knowledge that you walked to it with, you know what I mean? That you came to it with. And that's what I'm here for, laying the foundation. This is a little intermediate. So if you don't have, the proper entity, so you can still take advantage of it, but I'm good. But I love y'all, and I can't wait for the day that we're all kicking it straight up, not even playing. But with that being said, that's it. That's the end of the show. Please tune in next week and every single Wednesday here on High Frequency Radio Network for The Foundation. I'm your host, So L, and I appreciate you being here. With that being said, welcome to thefoundation.com, highfrequencyradionetwork.com, obviously. And take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. Should be extremely selfish in that manner. So if you're that selfish, you take care of yourself. Plus everything around you. So practice extreme selfishness. Take care of yourself. Work hard so you can play hard. And understand that you can't throw nothing in the air if you don't have it in your hands. does that mean? Y'all think about it. Until next time, peace and love.
Doing this thing all the way live. High Frequency Radio.